Hey, it's test drive time. 1959 Chevy Biscayne. This thing's pretty sweet. American racing wheels, brand new wheels and tires. Looks like it's got the LS swap up under the hood, of course. Power steering, power brakes. I love the shapes on this car. Look at the fins in the back. One of my favorite things. I'm going to show you here. Every time I see it, it just looks sweet. Especially how they got the exhaust kicked out with it to match. Oh yeah. Don't forget, 100 detailed pictures available, maplemotors.com. Finance and shipping. It's all on the website, including all these test drive videos going over flaws, chips, scratches, rust, dents. We do that so you know what you're getting before you get here. For now, about that time. Let's go for a ride. All right, before we take off, look around the interior. This thing's got some real nice gauges. Looks like they've been upgraded. I like the steering wheel. Pretty clean. Headliner looks good. Start her up. Battery's charging. Gas gauge is up. Engine temperature, we're going to have to give her a second. Oil pressure's through the roof, but it ain't, I don't think it's working. Wipers. Wipers have been off here lately. We should be placing bets on those. Seems like I've done, what, 5 cars this week and so far, and only 2 sets of wipers have worked. I don't know what's up with that. And the same with the blower motors. That thing's stiff as it can be. Upgraded turn signal levers. You can see them blinking on the dash there. Tilt, working. All right. It's all right. I can't get the S treated. There it goes. It's a little stiff too. That needs some grease on it. It's clean in there. Glove box. Hang on. Oh, there's a radio. I was gonna say I didn't know. Man, y'all's favorite song, and you got receipts. Alright, so that worked. Kick panel looks a little like it's gotten wet. Well, place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Power steering's working pretty good. The 8-ball shifter looks awesome. Got some chick on there called Lucky Lady. That's actually a pretty cool shifter knob. I like it. Newer boot, trim. Did you place your bets on the horn yet? Well, I don't think that's going to work. That is not doing anything there. Alright, well, let's take off down the road and we'll see how this one runs and drives. Alright. Yeah, it's one of our closed days today, so I just came in to get a few extra things done because it's been real busy. And I haven't been able to get a whole lot of videos knocked out due to just talking to people. Trying to help people around the lot. Here we go. Heading on down the road now. Looks like speedometer is coming up on the dash. Seems to be working. Suspension's definitely bumpy. This thing's pretty stiff. Seems straight as can be. I think this was running 100%. And then the brakes feel good, but the engine, I mean, it's pulling good. It just feels like it's got a hesitation to it, maybe a foul plug or something. Because the more I get into it, the more it starts to open up. Definitely got a little bit of a miss to it. I'm going to assume it's plugs. I don't know. I just hopped in it. This is my first experience on this one. Usually when I'm checking these cars out for you, it's literally the first time I've ever really sat in them, drove them, and walked around them. I just look at it as if I'm going out of town and I'm going to buy a car from somebody. What do they need to know? That's what I'm looking for. But I did notice you Florida, it's got a stutter. Alright, so looking across our dash, engine temperature, I Can't tell if it's working because it's just sitting there at 150. I don't know. It's quite cool today. It's not hot today. Gas gauge is working, and the voltmeter's working, so we're charging. Your oil pressure's, the gauge is just fried. It's way over to the right. It sounded pretty good when I revved it up. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it, check things out. If anything, it could be some dirty plugs or something. I'll be back. I'll tell you what, time to head on back to the lot. Engine temperature gauge is working. It's at 180, so that's perfect. Just kind of waiting for this holiday traffic to get on out the way. Once it moves on, we'll head back to the car lot. Tires do rub in the back. I can hear them. Car's still running about the same. It may be a little bit on the better side, but it's still got a little bit of a da-da-da-da-da. You can hear it clearing out as we go. Tell I'm getting into it. Passing gear is not hooked up. Bumping the road. Suspension's definitely stiff on this. Well, she's been lowered down, that's why. So we're gonna pull back into Maple Motors. I forgot my whole bag there, so I had to do all this without the bag. That's why it was a little different on film. But I still got all the main stuff, and what we're gonna do is pull back in here and go to picking out the flaws. Chips, scratches, rust, dents, that's all coming your way. So I will see you in a moment. right, time to walk this ride. Chip scratches, rust dents. Let's get started in the front here. This front bumper, a little dirty if anything, but it's actually decent shape. You got a little spot in the paint there coming around the grill. Little dings. And down the side. Brand new wheels and tires. You got some chips here on the side. But down the lower portion. These touch up. Yeah, touch up marks. A little hazy here. Scratch. A little bit of rust. A little bubble. Rust back here too, looks like. Light scratch. Chips on the trim. Little scuffs on the side. Scratch up here on top of the fender. Chip. Light pitting on the door handle. Little bird crap on top of the fender. You can see the little two-tone they put on there, wax. Old glass. Seal looks pretty good. Little cracks. Front windshield's looking decent. Little dings in the trim. Touch up marks behind the bumper there. Bumper itself. Little pitting. Looking around in your jams here. Looks like a little bit of rust up here. Along that edge. Used to be blue. I like this color a whole lot better. Somebody's put a trunk pan in this one. You can see the welds. A little dinged up on this side. It's not perfect. See where they cut in the trunk everywhere. Golly, I might have to lay way up in here to get the package tray. There we go. That's not bad. A couple dual speakers. Somebody's throwing in the package tray there. Well, back of the seat. But on down with it. Got some bird dookie on here. Scratch on the trunk lid. Coming down this side. Touch up marks. A little bit of rust here at the bottom. Little rust bubbles popping up there on the fender. Right, little scratches. It's like some little bubbles popping up at the bottom of the door there. Touch up, Mark. Trim there could be a little tighter. Looks like it got hung on something. Little dings on the trim. See, it's hazy. Touch up, Mark. A little pitting on the handle. Light scratch. Seal looks good. Old glass there. A little ding. There's a dent here on top of this. Almost looks like somebody sat on it and dented it. I wonder if you can pull that. You probably could. Such a large area here. I bet you can get one of those suction cups and pop up. I don't know. I'm not a dent guy. I was just thinking. What do y'all think? Maybe? Worth a shot, right? Bird crap got all over it, man. We're gonna have to wash it. There's been birds flying all over. They've been getting us in every video here lately. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. It's a massive car. It took a little while to walk around. Door panel's in pretty good shape. Carpet in this one, not too bad. Wrinkles on the edge of the seat. Carpet kind of pulled there. Big panel's got some wrinkles. Headliner could be pulled tighter. Exhaust. Seems to be running pretty good. Got light scratches and little dings on your trim there. You see, it actually comes down pretty easy. Bubbles in the paint. Cracks in the corner. Scratch here. Spots up top, little bubbles. Don't forget, you got 100 detailed pictures available. MapleMotors.com, finance and shipping, it's also available. If you hit subscribe, that's going to help out my channel. Hit that like button, share, and of course, I'll see you in another test drive. Thanks again for watching.